Hi, it's Marygrace Anderson from MG Hypnosis, and today I'm honored once again to bore you to sleep with talking about walking. That's it. I'm just going to take you on a walk. So I'll be talking about the walk, and it'll just be about general observations, thoughts that pop into my head that are just random, inspiring moments, what I see, what I hear, and just bore you to sleep with that story to the point of exhaustion. And as always, you don't really need to listen. There's no point to the story. It's just me boring you to sleep, telling you about my walk. And last time, I took you on a journey that was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where I'm from. So this one is going to be based in London and tell you about my typical walk that I take every morning. And so all I need you to do is make yourself comfortable, as always. Dim the lights, preferably start out on your back, but it's not necessary. Just making sure you're nice and comfortable. And then you can take your nice, deep, comfortable breath in, and as you exhale, just allow your eyes to close down and focus on your breathing and the steady, gentle rhythm of breathing out and in. Remembering that with every breath that you exhale, every nerve, muscle, and fiber throughout your entire body will release all tension, stresses, and strains away from you and into the bed, leaving you to feeling even more relaxed with nothing to do. Nothing to think about, nothing to bother with. This is your special time just for you to welcome that much needed sleep and rest. And now I'd like you to take in another nice, deep, comfortable breath. Hold it for just a moment. And then as you exhale, send another wave of relaxation all the way down your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, relaxing even further, even deeper, to just drift closer and closer to sleep as you listen to my story, my boring story, which has no ending, no point to it, just simply something to listen to as you fall asleep. And I hope you enjoy taking this walk with me. Because it is exhausting. Because I find myself waking up in the morning during the summer at approximately 5 to 5:30. This is a time of day where time seems to stand still, paused, almost frozen in time, and the rest of the world is still asleep, you can really get an incredible sense of this unique feeling of freedom in this kind of start to your day. It's as though you don't have any responsibilities to anyone or anything for a good hour. It's just your time. Your time. Your time to take care of your body. Your time to take care of your mind. Your time to breathe. Your time to think or not think. Your time to zone out and do nothing. Your time to be present with yourself. And as I open the front door to begin my walk, I immediately feel that sense of satisfaction that I'm doing something wonderful for myself. And the air, that morning air, literally welcomes me, almost like a friend's greeting. It feels like a so glad to see you, let's go sensation. So we simply put one foot in front of the other and begin our journey. It's about a 5-minute walk from my front door down to the Thames. I'm lucky. I have choices about various walks I can take, which all have wonderful sights. If I go left, it takes me along the towpath towards Hammersmith, Barnes, Chiswick, the Royal Botanic Kew Gardens. Or to the right, I can head all the way up to central London along the Thames. But today I choose a combination of both walking towards Wandsworth Bridge so I can follow the river, and I'll be able to cut through Bishop's Park on part of my journey. I like to listen to motivational music at the start of my walk. It can be anything. And I'm always amazed at how music in general can change your mood almost instantly. We all have those special songs which make us smile, dance, sing to, reflect, touches our hearts, and more. So as I head out, I have that mixture of inspiring words and songs. The first thing I like to observe as I begin is simply the temperature. I wear layers to make sure that I'm never too cold, because it's usually a little colder at that time in the morning. But I also enjoy the feeling of that fresh air hitting my face. It makes you feel so good. Then I focus for a few moments on my gait and speed. I start out slowly, making sure my body is relaxed, and let my muscles warm up. I also pay attention in general to my posture. I am aware that I have such respect for how our bodies move us. Such an amazing, complex instrument that we often take for granted. Even now, as I speak, you can listen and not really have to listen, and your muscles are simply relaxing with every breath that you take without even thinking about it, leading you closer and closer to sleep. I'm by the river within 5 minutes, and the first thought I have is that I always love the views. Looking forward to the sunrise, and if I look back, there's a soft grayness, a darkness of night about to fade away. And both make the river look beautiful in different ways. It's such a great sight. I think if you grew up by water, you're always drawn to it for its energy and grandeur. It's like a life itself, constantly changing, flowing, having ups and downs with the tides, periods of darkness and light. Another silly but fun thing I like to watch is the street lights being turned off. It made me think of when my dad wanted us to get up in the morning. He would just open our shades in our room one by one, the daylight being the signal to wake up. And just like the darkness telling your body and mind that it's now time to sleep. As I continue to walk by the water, my pace begins to pick up slightly. My body adjusts to the new speed by breathing more deeply. My arms swing, and I increase my stride. Again, no thinking involved. It's like switching gears automatically. And I become aware of some other individuals out at that hour. Some people going to their work, others doing various forms of exercise, and some, I'm sure, have the same call as I do, just to be up and out. It's kind of nice at that hour to have an unspoken word that you can say good morning or nod your head in acknowledgement as you pass people. It's a shame in bigger cities that sometimes that seems to stop, particularly after a certain hour, because where I grew up, it was the norm for most of the day, and I personally enjoy it. Saying good morning, smiling to new people. I wish it could always be that way. And then, as I move on, I enter Wandsworth Park, and I like having the greenery of the trees pop up out of nowhere, it seems. There's something special that I think everyone feels when they walk into a park. Maybe it reminds us of playing as children or other good times, like having a picnic or barbecue with friends. But really, everyone likes being in a park. Maybe it's the feeling of the air that seems fresher, having all the trees and flowers around you, making it easier to breathe. And at this point, I might have been walking for 15 minutes, and I feel terrific. A few minutes later, I follow the river through newly built apartments. They're really nice, clean lines. But the funny thing is that I hardly ever see any lights on. Maybe it really is too early to be up. And then before I know it, I reach Wandsworth Bridge. And as I walk over the bridge, I'm aware that I really don't like the traffic because of the pollution. It's always too much traffic, no matter what time of day it is. So I tend to cross the bridge as quickly as I can. But over on the other side, I'm back along the river once again. And here, on this side, here is where I come to my favorite spot. No one is ever there when I'm walking along this small part of the strip. So it's here that I decide to stop. I pause. I look towards the sunrise. And I say to the universe, God, the world, a thank you of gratitude for all I have in my life. People, my friends, family, neighbors, my health, mentally and physically, energy, a home, education, the people who have helped me during my lifetime, and so much more. I also sometimes ask for things I may need more of in my life. A guidance, patience, balance. This can vary as my gratitude. And sometimes I even ask for things I might not even be aware of. And then I renew my walk, and as I continue, I feel lighter and a bit more grounded. This part of the return walk seems to happen faster. I am aware of everything around me, the buildings, the Thames, people, music, but I'm also aware that I'm completely zoned out as well. I can choose to pay attention or not. I can speed up or slow down. I can make the walk longer or cut it short. I am aware that I'm lucky to have choices. So today I choose to end the walk doing one lap around Bishop's Park. It's getting busier, but you still have plenty of space. And even though I'm aware that the walk is almost over, I have such a great feeling of satisfaction and enjoyment. I am happy. it is okay now just to stop walking and enjoy that feeling. The walk can end, but the enjoyment doesn't. And that's the end of that journey. Just like you can enjoy the end of the day, the feeling of being tired from a long day, you can simply rest, sleep, and dream. Rest well, be well. Sweet dreams and good night.